Actions will show who really wants to learn and grow, and that we cannot teach. We can only see who wants it, and it's a friendly competition. There's nobody saying
Exactly.
like jealousy. I'm just like, you've been here last month, 20 out of the 30 days. I'm like, damn, he really wants it. But if you're here 10 days, I'll be like, oh, he just didn't really want it that bad. Tell yourself.
At the end of the day, there's no one to blame but yourself. If you don't like the way your check comes out, then that's your pedo, homie. So this is how we start. Welcome back to 2023. Brand new year, brand new me, brand new you. It's a
brand new vlog.
Oh
wait, this is a podcast.
Podcast.
Wrong one.
Why are you fucking me up, dog?
Yeah.
No. So welcome back, guys, to IQ Project. Right here with Ricky Tat,
Yo.
Romeo Shades, and our new artist, Brian Reels.
Aquí estamos.
Un aplauso, papi. Welcome to
Gracias.
Iconic, papi.
But most important, my name is Josh. And for all your tattoos needs, please contact us on Instagram, iconic_tattoo studio.
Don't forget Anchor Mind's still with us. I'm surprised he hasn't left us yet.
Yeah.
Got bored of us. The man that makes this possible.
A whole nother year, bro. Whole nother year Anchor Mind's with us.
Bro, all it is fancy cameras and he just touches buttons. That's it.
Yeah.
Anybody can do
Now
it.
he touches buttons.
Oh.
Now he's like, now I can't eat while I work.
Welcome back, bro. Welcome back.
He don't have a mic today, but he said,
Oh, he's not Mike today? Okay.
he's like, it's good to be here. I love you guys. Missed you guys a lot. It feels like I haven't seen you guys in 2 months. Yeah. So that's what Anchor Mind is thinking. Anyways,
It's been a while, huh? It's been like 2 months since we did a podcast.
bro, it's been like 2 weeks.
No.
Yeah.
Podcast?
Yeah.
No.
Carlos,
Like month and a half.
been a month and a half. Ricky's been on break.
I've been on a good break.
Been on beer break.
It's like my muscles are relaxing now. I haven't tattooed as much.
Everybody else here was grinding December.
Grinding it out, huh?
Grinding it out.
Yeah.
Got a new artist here.
So our new artist, you guys probably
Introduce
already
him.
know him. We did a podcast with him and his primo. He might chop off a lot of words, but
Introduce yourself, compa.
I'm scary. Okay. Okay, no, agradecerles bastante. Okay, I'm speak Spanish.
You gonna speak Spanish? Speak English, man.
I try speaking
You're
English.
good.
But I'm scary. Okay.
No, you're
okay.
good.
My name is Brian Rios. Guys. I went here when Camilo here. We did the podcast, the first podcast. Like introduce myself, like motivate you guys. Like when I'm a starter. Now I'm in a little bit more levels. So I said thank you guys, Josh, Rick, for the opportunity. Thank you, bro, for accept me in the shop, and then I appreciate everything. Nothing, just I feel like super good working here. Express my art. What else?
You've been here for a month, right?
Yeah, I'm a month here.
Started in
and,
December or something?
Yeah, I'm starting in December. I went through a lot, but when I'm come here, like I feel so comfortable. I mean, I don't know, my English good.
Yeah, you're
but
fine. You're
I
fine.
try to speak. Like I'm 20 years speak Spanish, so
That's good.
it's so super difficult to speak English. But
you're
Wait,
sweating a little
you
bit.
don't
No,
know
just
where you
kidding.
from? I'm from Peru. I'm from Peru.
Peruano.
South
Yeah.
America.
Cool.
Pero, no sé qué más decir.
No, it's fine.
Nah,
It's
it's
good.
good, man.
That's
It's good
good.
to have you.
For those that don't know, tell them the story of how we know him.
So,
'Cause
yeah,
we
for
did
you
say
guys
it
don't
fast,
know, we did a podcast with him and his cousin Camilo, right? Camilo right now is working in New York.
Camilo's another tattoo artist.
Another tattoo artist. He's from Brazil. Really amazing artist.
And you met him through a painting class, right?
Yes, I met Brian through painting. I think he went to one class.
Oh, really? I thought he went like a whole.
No, I went to 3 classes.
See? He knows that. See?
3 classes.
He
bro.
understands
Come on.
English, bro.
So we met at painting, and then from there we just became friends. And then
We asked him to be on podcast
Yeah.
with this.
am I saying this or you saying
well,
this? Doug? Yeah, come on.
Don't fight
I'm
him,
just
guys.
excited.
Yeah, so we asked him to be on a podcast, and then him and his primo came through, and we had a really good podcast. It was in Spanish, very motivating. And then he was looking to move up So he asked us for if we had a position opening, and luckily at the time we're about to start looking for people.
Yeah.
So he came in at the right time, and we're like, let's go, let's run it.
Yeah, it's funny because we were talking with Josh, like we need to we've expanded the shop. We went, we doubled the size, and we had 5 artists. So we moved the 5 artists over. At the time, Romeo was apprenticing, so now he's the 6th artist. And then we have another apprentice that's gonna be 7. So that's gonna be 7 of us, and we're gonna be expanding for another 3 guys. So the goal to move to the bigger space here, where you guys see, this is actually where we tattoo. Is not a set. This is our actual tattoo studio. The goal was to get more artists so we can work together and create more art and learn from everybody and just inspire from each other. So you happened to come like right before we're thinking of doing it, and we didn't pull the trigger right away because the crew that we have is solid, and I want to get to know them more before we add another. Every time we add somebody in, it changes like how we interact. You know what I'm saying?
The whole dynamic of
The
the team.
dynamic. But what's crazy? You came in and it was like a smooth.
Yeah,
Like, I didn't see any bumps.
You just had good vibes.
Good
Like
vibes.
when you came in, just positive.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
dude.
I think that's part of like you guys being partners. Like you kind of trust Josh that he's bringing in someone that's that you guys can trust.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, guys.
I think it's pretty tight.
Yeah, no, I figure if he was good, if you talked about him highly and you did mention him a lot, that he worked at artistic element, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. I never said to him, hey, get him over here. That was never a convo.
Mhm.
But by chance, it happened. By fate, you're here, and whether you're here 6 months or 6 years or 60 years, welcome. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Welcome
you,
to it.
Thank you.
If we accepted you, it's because we saw something in you that
Yeah, because
That is
that
good.
first day I'm started, I feel comfortable. I'm super like, te lo puedo decir en español.
yeah.
Me
Well,
siento muy contento de trabajar acá porque así puedo like, mostrar todos mis trabajos. Desde que empecé todos con unas buenas vibras, igual. La misma energía que yo transmitía también me la devolvían. Entonces eso hizo que también yo me acople más a ustedes más rápido, que pueda tener esas energías con ustedes de poder compartir más. Y desde que empecé me va súper bien, ¿no?
yeah.
En lo artístico me va muy bien. Estoy aprendiendo nuevas cosas que las cuales no sabía, que ahora gracias a ustedes están... O sea, aquí compartimos todo, o sea, compartimos arte, compartimos ideologías, compartimos técnicas de cómo llevar este negocio, ¿no? Este tema
Yeah.
de que es el tatuaje. Siempre estamos compartiendo dibujos, siempre me gusta, desde que empecé me gustó el lema, el que si tú no estás tatuando tienes que estar dibujando, tienes que hacer arte, eso es lo mejor, no en todos lados encuentras esto, acá se sienten las ganas, la motivación es por uno que comparte esas energías con todos.
Thank you, man.
You could translate.
Yeah, not only that, we're also helping with your English too.
Yeah,
You're helping me with Spanish, and I'm helping you with
Exactly, yeah.
English.
Compartimos eso.
Basically, what he said is, "Thank you, Iconic, for super short."
Nah,
No.
he said he likes the vibes here. Since he got here, he felt comfortable. He really likes the fact that everybody here tattoos, and then if they're not tattooing, they're focusing on art. It's one or the other. It's not just sitting around. Did I get that right?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
that's good.
yep.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. If you did the podcast, right, with
Yeah.
Camilo,
Mhm.
and in that podcast there was 2 different things, one as a starter artist and one as a experienced artist,
Mhm.
right? So we focused on both. If you didn't get good vibes from us, would you have considered coming here? Or you think being in the podcast and having good vibes kind of like made your decision easier to want to come and ask for a job here or an opportunity?
¿Me lo puedes decir en español?
Oh, porque te hicimos el podcast, ¿verdad?
Ujú.
Y te entrevistamos a ti y a
Ujú. Sí,
a
sí.
tu primo. Si el podcast no fue una buena experiencia para ti, que dijiste, estos chavos no son buena onda,
Ujú.
¿tú crees que habías buscado una oportunidad right here, aquí?
No es que haga sentido que no es bueno, nada. Me motivó.
Oh,
El podcast fue parte de
Oh,
motivación para mí,
ah.
para fue como que, es como que, ok, en ese momento estaba súper empezando, no tan empezando, pero estaba empezando, o sea, pero que me pase eso de que tengas un podcast y poder compartir con ustedes ya están en el juego más rápido, están con otro nivel, entonces Camilo al lado mío motivándome más, entonces fue como que algo increíble para mí, fue como que dije, no, yo soy parte de esto y aquí tengo que crecer y se me hizo como que no fácil, pero me dieron ustedes la confianza de yo poder decirles, ¿sabes qué? Necesito una oportunidad y quiero demostrar qué es lo que puedo hacer ya con más potencial mío. Entonces ustedes me dieron esa confianza. El podcast fue parte de esa motivación que yo buscaba, parte de todo eso, esa facilidad de yo poder transmitirme con ustedes también, porque fue más la motivación que decir, ok, no sirven o sí sirve, no fue algo que me motivó, fue motivación. Yo creo que yo pasé una experiencia igual en el otro show donde trabajaba, porque pasamos el podcast aquí y llegó un aprendiz al otro shop. Entonces, él me dijo, oh, ¿tú eres Brian? Yo le digo, sí, ¿cómo me conoces? Ah, porque vi un podcast contigo en Iconic y yo por eso vine a buscarte y yo quiero también aprender aquí y las palabras que dijeron ese día fueron de motivación, entonces como que me hizo sentir mucho mejor.
Wow,
entonces,
so he sought out an apprenticeship.
Y esa persona lo está escuchando, se llama Santos, mi bro.
Saludos, Santos. Yeah, so basically he's saying, because I asked him, if our experience with the podcast was something that made him a decision to come here. He said that it was what the content we were talking about was just being motivating and how to be just a very hard working as a tattoo artist and just what tattooing is at a shop. And he just found that very inspiring, right? In short. Mm-hmm. So that's cool, man.
It's so inspiring that I actually inspired someone else to go sought him out for questions for an apprenticeship. Right.
Exactly.
And we really, when we started this podcast, what did we do, bro? We were like, let's start a podcast to kind of motivate people.
Yeah.
And tell them that being a tattoo artist is like, it's a really dope job, but it's a lot of responsibility and a lot of work. And we just influence somebody in person. Mm. So now our goal was to influence through the cameras, you know what I'm saying? But it happened through the podcast in real life. And now look, he's an iconic tattoo artist. Excuse me. So that's dope, man.
Thank you.
So what's up with you?
What's up?
What's up? You a little quiet, dog.
I know.
How you been, man?
I'm just taking it all in,
Guys,
this is where you start practicing your Spanish, dog.
I mean, off cameras, me and him are already like practicing and stuff. Like he would talk to me, and I'm like, "Oh, cómo se dice eso?" And then he would let me know, and then vice versa.
Bro, you're gonna end up with the Peruvian accent too.
I mean, he already has everyone in here calling each other papi.
Papi.
We're gonna make a shirt that says papi. Papi. What? Watch, and I bet you everybody's gonna be like, I need a papi. I'm gonna write down the notes.
Hey, brown papi coming soon.
So Romeo's about to complete his first year of full-time tattoo artist, huh?
Yeah, February 6th would be my anniversary.
Almost a month from now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my machine out on a little date, set a little candle right there. Little anniversary.
You're gonna let it vibrate.
How was it, bro? Summarize it, man. Talk to the camera. People that are watching, they're like thinking about being tattoo artists and they haven't even started an apprenticeship. Summarize what your first year was. It worth it to you?
Yeah, definitely worth it. If you do an apprenticeship, I think it makes you appreciate it more. This first year, it's not like that rock star life that you see on Instagram. I mean, unless you're Ariel and you're gonna be a prodigy or something. But no, you gotta grind. You're gonna go through ups and downs. And
what's some of your high and lows?
The lows would be just the financial aspect of it, of it all. And then you just got, to me, just trying to be patient, just realizing that's gonna come later, and just trying to put art first. For me, at least.
So you weren't making racks the first months, dog? Because that's what everybody preaches. Be a tattoo artist, you could be making racks, right? Tell them it's not like that.
I can say like maybe just recently I barely started making what I would make minimum wage, Yeah. So right now I'm just biting the bullet and I'm just trusting in the art.
Bro, that's strong. You're barely making minimum wage
barely.
After a year.
A year. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's path is different, so you might get it faster, you might get more, but for the most part, you got to work hard if you are trying to be braided.
It's not easy. It's not an easy thing, and people think it is.
And they also, like, when I was coming into it, I thought, like, damn, like, being an artist is dope, you know? But in reality, it's like, this is your life now. If you're going to be a tattoo artist and you want to be good at it, you know, say goodbye to any social life, kind of, you know?
So, no going out Saturdays because your weekend's already booked a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got to plan out your days with your girl, with your family.
Yeah.
And then kicking it with the homies, it's out.
It's out unless it just happens, like, randomly. It's to the point where it's like, I don't know if you guys do this, but like family's like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this. I'm like, all right, let me check my schedule and make sure I have no one on that day. You know, it's like that.
Yeah, you gotta get used to that. You get used to that. But that's exactly how it happens, dude.
That was basically my year.
It's one of those things where it gets better within time. You know what I mean? With more experience, you're able to control your schedule more. That's one thing we actually do here at Iconic. We let the artists control their own schedule, so they're able to set everything up. So it's a little learning curve at first, trying to figure out how to set yourself up. But once you do it, you're able to see, okay, I want these days off. I want to work these days. You know?
And I think that's dope because you leave it up to the artists to be disciplined themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of making it like a job, to be honest. Like, nah, you guys have to be here from 9 to 5 or whatever hours it is, you know?
Yeah.
You guys really like make it like, if you really want it, like, you know, you got to hustle for it.
Yeah.
You make your own shit.
And that's exactly why we decided to go that route, because we're artists ourselves too, right? And I wouldn't want somebody to tell me my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why we became artists, to work when we feel like we want to work. When we're super hyped, we can produce a lot better work than when we're forced to work, you know? And that also shows us who really wants it, because if we just give you an open slate and say, all right, you pick your days, in a month, I'll know who really wants it.
Exactly.
And I'll know who really doesn't want it, because it'll show in every days that they were here. So you're telling me without me trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah, and I mean that's one of the whole aspects we base the whole shop around. Like, I forgot where I was going with this. My mind just went.
We're talking about scheduling.
Yeah, but I was basically trying to say like how we let the artists control their schedule. Do that is because we want to, like you said, who's gonna push themselves the more. Our whole base is quien le va a echar más ganas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Yo.
we can only like tell you guys, oh, do this, but I mean, action shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Actions will show who really wants to learn and grow, and that we cannot teach. We can only see who wants it, and it's a friendly competition. There's nobody saying like jealousy, you know. I'm just like, I mean, if you've been here last month, you know, 20 out of the 30 days, I'm like, damn, he really wants it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're here 10 days, I'll be like, oh, he just didn't really want it that bad. Mm-hmm. So you tell yourself.
At the end of the day, there's no one to blame but yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't like the way your check comes out, then that's your pedo, homie.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that reminds me of that Rock Rowan interview. He mentioned that. Rock Row G, my bad. Yeah.
Hey, you guys got good memory. I don't remember shit.
He mentioned
Shout out to Rock
well.
Row G. He's killing it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
TikTok influencer right there. What did he say?
He mentioned something about that with his artists. Like, well, you know, basically what Josh said, you know, look at your check, you know, don't complain to me if you're not here, basically.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is, man, because there's not always guaranteed work. Even for somebody that has 15 years in the game or 10 years, it's never a guaranteed. Like, just because you've been that long in the tattoo industry doesn't mean that you automatically get rewarded. This is a merit system. You know, a merit system is based on your merits, on your efforts, you know? And so we can't force you guys to be here. It has to be on you.
And even efforts can be just not being here present, but also like promoting, drawing.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's a nonstop thing. Like you said, you're on the clock all day, every day. Even on your day off, you're thinking about, like, I gotta promote this.
That's something I didn't
Yeah.
understand either. Like, when you become an artist, like, it's almost like designing stuff is like homework almost, you know? Like, damn, like, or if you want to get ahead of the game, you have to stencil out your thing. If you do stencil
and
the
then,
night before.
And that's if you're not working on artwork. If you still want to work on artwork, like you love working, drawing and all that, now you have to schedule that in. as well. You know, it's a whole. And then like we're talking off camera. It's a lot of people don't realize how busy an artist gets. You know, we're tattooing about 8 to 10 hours a day. At the end of that, we still got to answer messages if we're not that tired. You know, we'll be getting out of here around 12, 1 a.m. sometimes after being here since like 11. It's a long day.
And then you need to prepare your design and then designer.
Prepare your design. I think the biggest thing for me is like where it helped me is where I told people I'm not going to design your tattoo to the day of or the night before.
Yeah, being clear with them.
Being
like,
clear with them 100% because I don't have time for that. Maybe if I have like some slow time on a day off or something like that, okay, yeah, I'll start like thinking about the design. I'll start prepping things together. But I tell them like, look, don't message me every week or every day. Hey, can I see my design? Hey, can I see my design? Because I don't have it.
Right.
I'm working on someone else's project because I'm gonna tattoo them first. So I can't stop their project to work on yours. It's just not fair.
And it's hard when like people they want to design and they don't have their deposit in, and now I'm getting I'm backed up on people that already left the deposit.
Get that deposit, yo.
For the design.
Without the deposit, I don't start nothing.
It's pretty hard.
It just puts, it shows them that they really want it,
Yeah.
Yep.
But like you said, it's true. Just being clear with them, being clear with the client up front. Like, this is how it's going to be. That's the most important thing you could do.
Yeah, that helps a lot. Lost my thought.
I'm taking it all in. I'm just trying not to talk all podcasts this year. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet, yo, because when I speak,
Okay, so let's talk about this. Carlos is laughing. We could talk about that. Just like people don't understand how busy we are, right?
Yeah.
Or clients. But don't get me wrong, there are artists that can knock out a full piece in 5 hours or 6 hours, and they go live that that lavish life or whatever that they're promoting. I think for us, like back to how we put art first, like we're here drawing after or designing, whatever case may be. So yeah, for most of the day we're working, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and don't misunderstand, guys. We're not complaining. This is not a complaint. This is just facts. But these guys here, including me, we wouldn't want to do anything else. This is what we signed up for. So it's not a complaint. It's just the reality of it is that it's what do they call it? Is a love passion or something like that. There's a term for this.
Like a love-hate type thing?
No, it's like
Carlos,
research this for us. It's like something that takes a lot of work, but you still, because you love it so much, you're gonna do it. You're gonna put in those 8 to 10 hours. For some people, they can't even stand an hour in the shop. You know what I'm saying? Just if they're not getting tattooed, they couldn't even be here. They'd be like, "What am I gonna sit here for 4-5 hours in a studio? How boring." I like to do different things, but for us, we're in our sanctuary.
Right.
Yeah.
Brian, when you're here, does you think time flies or does it go by fast for you or slow?
I don't feel the time.
You don't feel
So
it
it goes
It's
fast.
like this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like come here yesterday, dude. Like when I'm doing my tattoos too, like I don't feel the time.
You don't feel
I'm so focused on my tattoo and I don't feel the time.
past 3 days has been getting out like at 1 a.m.
Yeah, I was working the 3 days before finish at 1, wake up early, do my stuff and grade something, design something, come and work.
And then the stencil.
Yeah, and the stencil.
Printing
I don't
out.
have life, but that's my life. That's like when I want. That's this is the real thing. I want I be a nice artist. I show my art more, so I need to be like that, like busy,
Right.
and that people don't understand like how busy you are always, That's why you say. So you need to prepare. You need to like thinking about that too, because we thinking too much. We overthinking sometimes because you have clients that don't understand like they think it like it's the only one do you have to prepare, because you have another one,
Exactly.
and then you're thinking a lot, and then say, okay, I'm gonna start with you, but give me a time. I wanna help this guy too, and this guy too, and this guy too, and then you don't have time to thinking more after that. So, and then you need to like do your work, you art, so draw, and then and anything else. So
Trying to gym it.
yeah,
it's
so
hard to
like
squeeze
I
that
want
in.
to do this. It's hard, but I want.
No, you brought up a good point.
Yeah.
That's true. A client doesn't think about all the other 20 clients
Yes,
that they're
exactly.
in front of or in back of. They only think about them.
Mhm.
So communication does have a good part in telling them, like, this is how you said that you work. You tell them you're not gonna do their design till you get with them.
Yeah.
So communication works because
Communication.
everybody approaches their own tattoo clients different ways,
Yeah.
and that's the beauty of this too. We don't tell everybody, hey, you got to have a design by them for a week before, because that would drive you guys crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the pressure. Hey, fool, do you have the tattoo for this one coming up? Where is it at? Then it feels like a deadline job. You might, and one day you might knock out 3, and then the next week you're just like, I can't think right now. So we don't know how you are.
Yeah, that'd
No.
be stressful.
So like I said, maybe it sounded mean or something the way I say it, but I tell them straight up like that because it's true. I'd rather be clear and maybe sound a little mean than them being confused, and that creates other problems when you're not clear with your art with your clients. That's just the fact. That's how I work.
What is the best part? The best part when you're finished your tattoo is say like, okay, I did it. And
Yeah.
the client's super happy, like, okay,
Oh.
so now back
Yeah,
again.
when they're stoked about it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. You're like, yeah, I
That's
did
a
that.
dope part, because all your hard work is going to be true, like,
Right.
Feels good?
Feels good.
Feels good
Yeah.
to see them happy.
Yeah, it feels good when
It does.
the client say like, bro, I don't expect this, but it's
Oh yeah,
so
that's
dope.
that's
Yeah.
cool when they're like, they kind of like sounds bad, but since I'm a newer artist, they're like, oh, I kind of expected it to be, not worse. They didn't use worse, but they kind of put it in that way. Like I didn't expect it to be this good.
No, they always say it. They're like, I knew I wanted this, but I didn't expect it to be this nice.
Right.
Yes.
They always say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're limited on their art abilities. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear that from somebody,
It's a good feeling.
Damn, Romeo, you actually did this pretty good. Joe.
you
You
didn't
should.
jack it up.
Next time you start to him, just go over there like, fuck, Romeo, you actually doing pretty good.
There's sometimes like Josh says some things that like I'm like, bro, don't say this in front of my client right now, please.
Like what?
what?
Fool? Let's talk about
Just like
it.
little like you just come
like,
over
hey,
and just be like,
Like, hey, you're gonna jack up that line if you write it. Do it like this.
yeah, it could be something like,
Like
that.
that?
Yeah, and I'm just like, bro, like come on.
Well, tell him,
I'll
dog. Be
fucking
open with him.
around.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't
No,
because the
but
client
we
doesn't
both
know the situation.
We both know we're like, I
Fucking
know
around.
he's not being serious, or
Oh.
yeah.
You know what I think too? Like when the client is looking at your work, when you're working, it's supposed to be I'm working the shoulder, okay? I'm
Oh,
working
and
like
they're
that,
like
and the client's like all the time, like
Yeah, there's a
and
TikTok
look-
about that.
and you like
There's a
try
TikTok
to
about
figure
that.
out in your head.
Is he judging me?
Yeah, and then like I look at him like, look at
You know what I did?
And you guys lock eyes. And
okay.
you're just like, that should be a TikTok right there. Like,
Are you left-handed or right-handed?
Right.
Right? So this is what I'll do. I'll be like,
no, fucking liar.
No, but the serious is I do tell them like, I just be clear with them like, oh, it's a process right now. Wait till it's done. Like I just say that, like just hype it up because it's true. Because I don't
But
know.
wait,
if
do
you
you
guys
say it out of your own mind, or do they ask you a question, or because you
find-
notice
it's
they looked
sometimes-
at you too
yeah,
much?
Sometimes it's both, and then
See, but sometimes it could just, you know what it is?
it's ourselves.
It's
Confidence.
ourselves judging ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Because sometimes they're just like, I just wanna look so I don't feel the pain.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
not-
saying?
Yeah.
But we're
Yeah.
thinking, but you as an artist, you're kind of hypocritical of yourself. You know?
Yeah.
I'm worried.
And
You're
You're
just like, damn, is he judging my line work? Well, they
Yeah.
don't even know what you're doing.
Does
you
he
know?
know that this isn't smooth shading?
Why this line is painful, man?
Wait, is he thinking that I should use a
9
15 mag instead of 9 mags? They don't know none of that shit, dude.
just checked out
you
my
know
voltage.
what is more funny when the people when the clients see the needles. when I see a needle, the first time when you do the lines and then you pass a shading,
Yeah.
and you put the magnet in the machine, and the clients see the needles like this.
All out.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! All these needles.
Yeah. Like, what is it gonna do? Wow. Yeah, dig
Try
into
to
my
kill
heart?
me.
I'm like, bro, I'm gonna shade in that eye real
You should
quick.
see Ricky's clients when he brings out the 27.
I'm like, this is gonna save you an hour's worth of work, buddy.
Shut up.
No, one time, one of my clients kept looking like this, but I was on the top part, and every time he'd move like this, because his hand like this, right, on the armrest. So every time he moves like this, the skin would move and it would sink.
Mm-hmm.
And I just told him, hey, bro, I know you want to look at it right now, but I really need to finish this part, so don't look. Just look at the TV, go look at the movie or something in a nice way. And they're like, oh, okay, but they have no idea, you know. So. No,
I say things so bluntly that like if I were to say that, it'd come out kind of rude. So I don't know, like how do you even say that? Just like
Stop
that, the way
fucking
you say
moving,
it.
dog. No, I'm just
I mean,
kidding.
it all depends on how cool you are with the client. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you have the right to tell them what not to do and what to do, because at the end of the day, you're making it for them,
Right.
so they're gonna understand. If they don't understand, then you got a problem there. You know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't want to move, and I'm like, hey, relax. You know, like if you move right here, I can control it. But
You're doing it on the neck and you fucking move.
if I'm doing an eye or a face or something that I need, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I'm right here. Do not move, bro. You know, because sometimes they tend to want to adjust themselves on the chair or what. So just communication, right?
Yeah. And how you feel when your client asking for numbing cream after during because we use Bactin.
The back team.
Yeah, but some clients asking.
They ask you for that?
Yeah, hey, can I use a cream when you do this? Put a cream. So in my opinion, I don't like use numbing cream at all. Like,
Not even Bactin?
I mean, Bactin, I like it. I like Bactin, but because it help a lot.
Yeah, the irritation.
And then you can work with Bactin, but with the numbing durante el proceso, usar numbing cream.
During the process.
I mean, nunca lo he hecho, pero he tenido un cliente que me ha dicho, oh, yo tengo un trabajo que me hicieron con eso, pero si es que no me siento yo como a gusto con eso, ¿cómo puedo tratar con el cliente?
Oh, how would you tell the client? You could tell them that numbing cream tends to tighten up the skin at times, and therefore you're not going to be able to interject
Makes it like rubbery.
make the insertions as good, and then it's going to delay the process, because if you're going to do it if you're going to tattoo it during the process of the tattoo, I'm going to go a little slower because you're looking at me like, what is he saying? You're going to have to delay the tattooing because you have to wait in that area for it. It's not going to affect right away. It's going to take a little while.
Everyone thinking like a numbing cream is help with all the process.
No.
That's why I
It helps for
Bactin
like
should
30
do the
minutes.
work. Bactin should do the work.
yeah, Bactin,
Every
I
little
like
spray of
Bactin.
Bactin and just let it sit on there. That should do
Or
the
like
work.
me, like we used to buy a tax science, right? And then tax science are expensive.
Mhm.
So what I ended up doing was I ended up buying the H2 Ocean Nothing Cream. It has 5% lidocaine. So I mixed that with my inkies. And then I'll tattoo with the inkies. I'll start it, right? And then I'm going to move to another section. I'll apply that nothing cream and let it sit there. It's 5% lidocaine. You know, it helps them. So ever since I started doing that process, I've never had people want to numb.
I just tell them that it'll erase the stencil because it does. The Bactin kind of smears the stencil a bit. So I just tell them just to wait till I'm done kind of shading, and then I'll spray it on you in that area.
Yeah.
Most clients, they think numbing cream just automatically stops the pain. It
No.
doesn't really do that to that extent.
And the reality for it to really work, your skin has to be open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
One of my clients used the numbing cream.
Yeah, that's the
and-
one.
And he came in an hour before and it was all red.
Yeah.
But then by the time we designed the drawing and put it on him and cleaned it, it was already wearing out. So he just got red for nothing, you know? So I told him, bro, I'm going to go a little slower on you and we'll work smaller instead of that as fast. You know what I'm saying? So, but I understand because his shoulder, he took it like a G in the shoulder.
Shoulder
and arm.
sucks.
But when he's doing his stomach, he was going, he can't take as much. So I decided we'll do smaller sessions with him. I decided that because he's already done a lot of work with me. So he's earned that with me. Had it been a new client, I would have been like, full day. let's go. But each his own. Everybody. Again, it goes back down to the relationship of you and the client, right?
Yeah.
There's gonna be good ones and there's gonna be some bad ones.
Yeah.
Speaking of bad ones,
Have you had any bad not relationships, but experiences?
A lot.
Since you got here in Iconic though, have you had any?
No.
Have you?
A bad experience with
Yeah.
the client?
Yeah.
I mean, I've had 2 kind of walk-ins that were just not all there, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they were walk-ins. I feel like you brought them in.
The first one, yes. The first one, yes. The second
You reeled
one,
them in outside or what?
yeah, the first time.
Oh, so they're not walking.
The second one
Last
was,
little bit in.
remember that guy that came in? And then you were, you're like, yeah, this guy, you want something big, man. Hurry, come. And I was at the gym right here, next door.
That was me.
Yeah, and you told me like, oh, there's a walk-in. Like, I think this guy wants something big.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, cool. I come over and
what
long
happened?
story short, he ends up not wanting the tattoo.
Oh.
And he made me set up and everything. And I don't know if he's gonna be watching this, but
No, he won't.
he saw
You're not gonna mention his name, but
he saw Freddy Krueger fake skin inside of my drawer,
uh-huh.
and we're about to start, and he just said, "Is that Freddy Krueger?" I'm like, yeah, why?" He's like, "I went to the last shop and they had Freddy Krueger on the wall, man, and now I see him here. I can't do this, dude. I can't. I'm sorry. I gotta leave. I don't want the tattoo anymore." And I'm just like,
That was an excuse because
Hey,
probably
at
at
least,
least, you know what
bro,
I'm saying? Like,
at least-
what?
at
You should
least-
have had a Pokemon one. Or
Hey, at least he told you.
at least he told me, yeah.
He told you about it. I have the experience before.
Mhm.
I have a client. She wanna remember she wanna something in the ear, right here, like
Inside?
like yeah,
In the earlobe.
inside here it go up there. There's a leaf, a leaf,
Okay.
a line here, a leaf, like going out, and then I made in free hands.
Okay.
I put the pen, the marker, and everything. I prepared all my stuff.
You're
and,
ready to
and
go.
she said, "We talking about the price and everything." And she's so down. She's so happy. Said, "Okay." She look in the mirror all the time, and then she say, "Hey, why call my husband? Hold on." She called the husband and said, "Okay, he's coming. Okay, I'm prepare everything again. Like put the needles, I'm open the needle and put the machine, and I'm start." And she said, "Hey, wait, I go to the restroom." She go to the restroom and never came back. Like
What?
Went to the restroom and never came back.
came back, never. And said, "Oh, where is my client?" I asked the guy, "Hey, where's my client?" I don't know. I don't see her. I see her like call phone or outside, but
Yeah,
she go to the restroom. No, she never come.
Never came back?
I
So
have
you had the
everything
needle?
there. Like, oh my.
So what'd you do with the needle? Did you
I
tattoo yourself?
practice. No, I practice.
You
it.
practiced?
It's synthetic skin. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have you guys had any? I mean, that's probably the only bad experience I've had.
I had one where a client would not stop moving. You've heard the story before.
Do you knock out?
And it was just all lines. I was like, so he'll just be on his phone. I'll be tattooing him, and he'll be talking, and then when he talks, he's one of those people that just moves his hand.
Yeah.
It's right here on the sleeve, and then he'll be on his phone trying to take selfies like this, and I'm over here tattooing him like this, trying to get the lighting right, and then be like, "Oh, bro, let's take a break." He'll get up, he'll go check out the tattoo, be like, yeah, take a picture, go walk around, be on the phone the whole time. Then I'm tattooing again, and he'll just be on speaker on the phone the whole time.
Oh no.
I'm just like, fuck, bro. I think that's probably one of the worst ones I've had, and to the point where I told him I can't tattoo you no more.
Damn.
I told him I was like, I'm not the artist for you.
Damn.
Mhm.
I haven't had bad experiences like that. They just pass out on me. That's it. But no, because they do sounds worse.
3
No,
knockouts in a row.
2 way. That was 2.
It was almost 3.
It's almost 3.
Almost
You
3.
caught the
No,
last one. Yeah,
no.
you caught
It was the
last-
same client.
Nah.
Whatever.
Oh, the same problem. Okay.
No, it's because they don't. One of them didn't eat, so his blood sugar was down. He had went 14 hours without eating, so and then it was a big piece. The next one, he can only take a certain amount of time, and after that, his pain threshold just stops, and his reaction is to pass out. So I caught it on the second one because I learned his process, But that's about it. That's a bad experience.
So what you recommend now, like your clients like that, because this is a problem all the time.
Lay 'em down.
It's really not a problem because
He's like, I'm gonna use a shader.
I've tattooed them after, many times, so you learn that there's little triggers. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I know, but what you recommend to the clients, like eat before the
Oh,
tattoo?
yeah, eat.
Get some candy or
For
Definitely
me,
get some
Yeah.
good sleep.
yeah.
You know, because if they're tired, they're not
Mhm.
gonna take as much pain. You know, when you're tired, you don't
Because-
perform right. And second is eat a good breakfast, really good, high protein, so that your blood sugar's high. And in between, drink water and have some snacks, some sugar.
Yeah, because client thinking like, okay, I want to go do my tattoos. So they come and say, okay, whatever. So it's a tattoo, but don't put too care of the tattoo. Like the part of the well heal is the client need to like be prepared to before the tattoo too. Like good, like you said, like eat good, nice rest,
Drink water.
drink water.
Mm.
You know,
yeah.
so that way the client will get very well healed.
Yo,
I mean,
that matters.
I send it when I send my deposit form. I tell them there that
I'll use yours, the
Yeah.
same one.
I was like, look, eat before you come. Drink at least drink a lot of water the night before or the day before. In the morning, have a big breakfast, like big heavy breakfast, and then just bring snacks.
Mhm.
You know,
Do you think they'd all do that?
For
I
the
think they
most
read
part.
it like because it's the deposit, the invoice.
Yeah,
So I think they.
for the
think
most
they
part
read
they do it. Because I usually tell them, I was like, hey, you hungry or something? You're like, no, we just had a big breakfast.
Mhm.
You know. And I explained to him, I was like, what do I do when I get tattooed? I go get some fucking big ass what was it,
Mexican breakfast.
yeah, that well we went, right? But I got the big
That's everyday food.
what's that pancake
eat
shit?
a lot, bro.
What's that pancake shit?
Omelet? I don't know.
No, anyways, some
French toast?
pancakes, French toast, yeah.
That's,
I
that's
guess
not pancakes.
Pancakes?
they look like pancakes. Anyways, I get a shit of French
Protein
toast.
shake.
So yeah, I mean, it happens. Those are the client experiences. You guys got any goals for this year?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
What do you talk about them?
Yep, yep.
We got a little time.
My goal for this year is just to be.
Beast.
I just want to be a better man overall for myself. I just want to be more disciplined, be as disciplined as I was during my apprenticeship, but kind of apply it to my career now. And yeah, that's my goal. And get better at art, drawing, for sure.
Mm.
So whether it be like an online class, I think I want to
Girl.
make the initiative to do
That's
that.
dope.
Let's go to
That's
painting, dog.
Also I want to be honest, a little bit more honest.
Well, you're dishonest or what the fuck?
No, just like more, I guess, yeah, I just want to be honest. Like more, when people ask me something, I just want to be more straightforward, but like in a nicer way, I guess you could say. Because I'm always blunt, but like a dick about it. Like unintentionally. Yeah.
Okay.
Intentionally?
Unintentionally.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't feel like you're like that though. I
I
think
think because we got used to it.
no, but
I mean, yesterday your client called me out on it when I was speaking to you. I was like,
What
"Fuck,"
oh,
and
yeah.
I'm like, it came out wrong. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
well, we could talk about that. No, but I don't. I mean, that's good though. That you're self-aware that you want to improve on that. My resolutions is not interrupt anybody on the podcast as much. I always do that. Not gonna change.
That's not gonna change at all.
What's mine this year?
Finished designs.
Finish designs. Funny.
Mhm.
No, just I mean, just continue to help you guys grow, I guess, because like, and myself too. Always learning. I still always watch tattoo seminars. I do drawings at my house, and just continue to inspire and help out. I think right now, I'm able to help a lot of you guys in questions. So when I'm here, I can help out. That's kind of been like my something that I like to do, that I'm here in case you guys need something so that you guys can grow more, because I see that you guys are starting, or some of you guys are just starting, and the experiences that I have can definitely help you guys, so
Yeah.
for me, that's that.
What about I would like to highlight this. The other day, your daughter was tattooing.
Oh yeah.
Do you plan on doing that
yeah,
more?
my Ariel.
You plan on doing that more for the future or
Yeah,
this upcoming year?
well, I was gonna mention that later, but since
Oh,
you
my
brought it
bad,
up,
bro. My
yeah,
bad.
no, right, but that was a milestone in my life. I didn't. My daughter, she's 8 right now, and I asked her one day, I'm like, hey, would you like to learn how to tattoo? She was like, yeah. So she kept telling me that I told her I was gonna do it, and one day I had a cancellation, so we set her up right here, and I had her do a couple of tattoos on fake skin, and man, she's hooked. All she wants to do is tattoo, right, Mama?
Dope.
Huh? Yeah.
It's tight.
Yeah, she and she, you know what she told me? She's like, I wish I can do this all day. So, bro, that for her to say that just shows that she's really meant for it. So, I recorded it, and I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. But I have a little story to do.
Oh, okay.
But I was gonna go live, but I felt like that was me and her moment that I just want to cherish. I don't want to worry about who's viewing it or anything. Yeah. So I was living in the moment. That's another resolution too that you brought. That's a good point you brought up. I want to live in the moment more. Last year I was going live a lot, and I was focusing on setting the camera and everything. And now I just want to live in the moment more because as I'm a little older than you guys, I just want to live in the moment of everything that I do. So
cool.
Live in the moment and cherish those memories. So now that you guys are gonna see her here, she's gonna be tattooing a lot of different stuff. She's gonna grow, and at 8 years old, that's crazy. Fake skin right now, guys. Fake skin. So definitely, I'm a proud dad.
But I think like,
love you.
How's she thinking now? Like,
come here.
It's so
no more designing or what? Or what she want to do before the
fashion designer?
Fashion designer.
Come say hi. There's my daughter Ariel, guys.
Hey.
How do you feel when you first tattooed? How did you feel? Happy? Huh? Amazing. Say it loud so people can hear. Come on. I know it's okay. Say it right here. Look, say amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have Carlos. Carlos, I'll send you a little video, and if you could put it right here. Did you get nervous when you started tattooing? No, that's the crazy part.
Was your line straighter than Romeo's?
They're straighter than mine, bro. Right, Mama?
Her color pack can look more on point than mine for sure.
So I had her do a little sun with lines going out of it, and then she packed it in with a 9 mag, and then she did a heart with the red inside. She wanted to do color.
You used color?
Yeah, she used color right away, bro. hey, she's got a little privilege, you know. But she was fascinated with how the machine would hit the fake skin.
Careful, because she might hit her skin and she'd be like, I want this now.
Oh, and I had her remove. Obviously she has to learn how to wipe, right?
Yeah.
And I told her remove the mag and put on the liner. Well, she had a little bit of the green glide, so it slipped off while it was running, and I think she poked herself on the side right here.
You got a tattoo now?
She got a little tattoo.
Hashtag tattoo.
Oh my god! Hey,
but I told her it's gonna happen, and I was like, "How did it feel?" She goes,
"Look at my fingers, like a lot of points." dots.
You know? But in a way, I'm glad that it happened, so she can remove that fear that it's gonna hurt. But now you want a tattoo every day, all day.
Be careful.
Do you want a tattoo? You don't want a tattoo?
You just want to tattoo fake skin? Yeah?
No, do you want to tattoo yourself? No?
Do you want... Oh, she don't want a tattoo on her.
Yeah.
Why not?
Because it's going to look weird on me.
But you want to tattoo people? Yeah.
Only when I'm older.
Okay. No, that's what we mean. You're not going to tattoo right away.
Like Lily's tattoo. The girl like is... doing the ants.
Oh yeah, from Ralph and Waller.
Yeah, Ralph.
She started young too, huh?
Yeah, 15 years.
15.
So good.
You're gonna be great.
¿Qué es lo que tú, Ricky? ¿Qué le vas a decir tú tú tienes muchos clientes mirándote aquí y tienen hijos o te miren en esa situación? ¿Qué le puedes decir a que son papás que motiven más a sus hijos a hacer art or sports?
Well, that's a good question because I always tell that to my kids, like whatever they want to do, I'm going to support them. And I'm not going to tell them what they should. Like I never told her like be a tattoo artist. That's the main thing. I would just say, what do you want to do? And I would always see her in art. So I just support her by whatever she asks. If she asks for some markers, she asked me some Posca markers that are like paint. They're like paint markers. So right away I go and get them so that she can see the support, that I support her. And then I'll buy her canvases. I bought her an iPad so she can learn how to do it on the digital. So the support's there, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I wish when I was a kid, somebody or my parents would have been like, whatever I wanted. I have the means to do that now.
They supported you with napkins.
They supported me with a limited amount of napkins.
That's cool.
But back then we didn't have the digital. I could have bought a lot of paintbrushes and stuff, but I'm just there to support her. And if she wants to stop tomorrow, I have no problem with it. I won't feel, just support, and then give her the confidence too that say like, you can be great. You just got to put in the work. That's it. And that's what I recommend. If they're parents and have kids, just give them confidence and support. That's all they need.
This is one of my goals of this year, like be better.
Have babies?
Kids
like be better.
Oh yeah, Bobby gotta
better more person. Like más persona. Quiero ser más persona.
More of a person.
More person. Trying to motivate more people.
I think for that you have to. That's a good goal, But it's so general. You have to give more than you get. Simple. You give more to whoever comes in your path. Give more. Be there for them. Take time out of your time to, help them out. That's how you be a better person.
Yep.
What about you, man? Any goals? Joe Sade.
New paintings.
I just want to be persistent. I think that's the main word. Someone asked me at the beginning of the year, like, what's one word that will describe how your 2023 wants to be? And for me, the only one I could think is persistent.
Persistent.
Persistent. I want to persist. Everything I apply myself to, I want to see it through.
Push through.
So like I told you, I signed up for a marathon. I'm gonna fucking push through it and fucking finish it.
Marathon.
I haven't ran in like
you haven't even run from here. You don't even run from here to the liquor store.
How many miles?
26.
26 miles, bro.
Full marathon. People die on those routes, bro.
That's fine. If someone's gonna be carrying me, I'm still gonna make it across.
When is it?
May.
Yeah, you gotta start conditioning, bro. Yeah,
bro.
I tried to not condition for 6 miles, and my feet. I think I injured my feet.
And the first issue you're gonna have is the shin splits.
Oh yeah. I used to like running, but
that's good.
I gotta get back to it. So even if I have to walk that bitch, I'm gonna finish it.
Do it, man.
Yeah. We'll support you from all the way over
here. Yeah. What else? So just being persistent.
I think being persistent is my biggest one. Just make sure I follow through on things.
Follow through on stuff.
Yeah.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
Cool, man. Well, cool. That was a good podcast. Let's make it a short one today because we got other things to do. So, I feel like you haven't said it. You wanted to say more about the persistence.
No, I blanked out.
Joe Sade, always the blanked out person.
I'll be thinking of something and then like I'll be listening and then I'll start thinking about something else and then that makes me think about something else and I'll just fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But on that note, like thanks viewers that we have, we appreciate everyone and we're gonna continue doing this because we love to do it, and it takes a little while of our day. But it is a passion project. That's what I want to say. It was a passion project. Well,
it's a good word.
It's a passion project. We know that it's gonna take a long time to do what we do as far as tattooing, but it's passion behind it. And Tony just posted something about that. That was pretty cool. That that he puts in the work. He did like a little remix. Did you guys see that? And he put it on his feed, and I was like, hell yeah, passion, fire. Like, in order to put those long days, you gotta have passion. If you don't have passion, it's not gonna happen. And you can't describe passion. It's just something that happens with us. So,
y también algo que tú dijiste es en el pasado podcast que tuvimos, las ganas.
Las ganas.
Ganas. Que si tú no tienes ganas, no haces nada, ¿verdad?
Yeah. Pasión y ganas, I think, go hand in hand, right? Tienes que. So, thanks, everybody. If you guys want to hear more topics, definitely give us a comment below. If you guys want to hear some other topics, we're gonna dive into this year. I think we're gonna be more in depth into the artists. I want people to get to know us, and it's not just gonna be the outside cookie cutter stuff. Like we're gonna talk about when we have bad situations, you know what I'm saying, and when we have struggles. We're gonna get through all that. We're gonna
and
go
the motivations
and motivations because motivations change throughout you know, throughout the year, right? One day it could be I just need more money to pay bills. The other day, the next time is, you know, I want to buy a machine. The next time is I want to buy a house. It's dope. So,
yeah.
You want to close it out, Romeo? Usually you close it out.
Romeo!
Please subscribe and all that stuff.
All right, guys, if you guys like this podcast, please leave a like, a comment. If you guys want to hear us talk about something specific, leave that comment, or you could just message us. See you guys on the next one.
So,
Happy New Year.
Peace.